Hey. Huh?
Are you feeling better?
I'm exhausted. I haven't been this tired since my sister died.
I saw you come in this morning. You look pretty tired.
I want to be at home, but Dr. Nolan. Anyway, he's like, I'm glad you're coming in tomorrow. It's like, oh, God. Anyway. Oh. Hi. Oh. I'm tired. Thank you. I am so tired. We have a big, huge snowstorm coming. But this is the first time I've left this early since the first week of school. But man, we're gonna get some weather here. They're talking 12 inches. Anywhere between 8 and 12 inches. And it's the weather is starting to drop. It's starting to get really cold. So I am headed home. I am going to make collard greens. I'm going to make a video out of that, so I'm not going to live stream that. Hello, thanks for coming in. I don't think I'm going to have a video tomorrow. I really did want to, I'll see what I can do, but this weekend really, I mean, I was here in this building got here at 6, left at 10. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do the math, and math is kind of hard. So I got here at 6, I left at 11 p.m., 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. You know what? I think I'm turning right here because this is ridiculous. And then I'll turn left up here and turn around and get in line. So that was, how many hours? 6 to 6 is 12, plus 5, 12, 17 hours. Oh man, how did that go low battery already? That's so weird. It was just at 60%. Sorry about that. I'm low battery. Anyway, so what's that? 17 hours on Friday, and then 5 to 10:30, 5 to 10:30 on Saturday. So that's 5 hours, and then another 7 hours on Sunday. Man, that wore me out. And then I had to come right away in today. Not my idea of fun. I usually take the day after a musical off, but my principal was happy I was coming in because I had 2 days off last week. But what's messed up is I'm starting to feel a cold coming on. So I take this stuff called Sambicol. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it kind of arrests the symptoms where you start taking the medicine. It's not medicine. It's not homeopathic. It's natural. Homeopathic. I don't necessarily follow homeopathic stuff. It doesn't make sense to me. But the show was an absolute success. We had a sold-out crowd on Friday. We had a sold-out crowd on Friday, and then Saturday was mostly full, and Sunday the main area was full with some folks upstairs. So we got a lot of donations, and a lot of people were absolutely praised the show. Absolutely loved it. So that's good. That's good. I learned to appreciate it. It's still not my favorite musical. It's called Into the Woods. If you want to check it out, don't watch the movie version. Watch some, bootleg off Broadway version so you can see the stage version. It's so much better than the movie. The movie sucks. Anyway, so notice what time I'm coming home. It is 3:19. This is going to be true for today and tomorrow, but when we get back from Thanksgiving break, I start rehearsal with my cabaret kids. But fortunately, I'm a facilitator for that. I'm not the director. I will choreograph a piece or two, but it'll be just fine. Liz? I guess the nice thing would be to let this guy come out. But he did just stick his nose like almost right up against my car. I hope you're doing well. I want to say happy Thanksgiving. I'm going home. I'm going to cook some collard greens. I wish I could make some cornbread. That's kind of my plan, to get some cornbread done, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do both collards and cornbread tonight. I was kind and let that young man get into line so he could get home. My day was mostly about how do I stay awake. Literally stay awake. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't get it. Because it takes so much energy to get a show up and running, and then it's up and running, and then it's over, and your body just goes, the immunity, right to the, and you have to really be careful. That's why I'm gonna double the beet kvass, or the probiotics. I'm gonna take a couple shots of beet kvass when I get home. I'm gonna make some celery juice today. I found out how to make celery juice without having a juicer, and that's by using a nut bag. So I'm gonna juice a bunch of celery, and then I'm gonna ferment it, because if it's good in its raw state, it's gonna be tremendous in its fermented state. So I'm gonna juice and ferment, and it should only be a 4-day ferment, maybe even a 2-day. I'm going to use kefir water as a starter because, I don't know if I told you this, but I did start my kefir water again, which I absolutely love. I've been making mango kefir water. Hi, Lynx Acres. I can tell by your shape. I can't see the words. But I've been making mango and lemon kefir water, and it's to die for. It is, well, not to die for, but it's really good. So I have read some studies about how celery juice is good for high blood pressure. Not that I have super high blood pressure, but my blood pressure is higher than my doctor would like it. So I'm gonna see what that's about. See if I can start doing something about lowering it. If drinking celery juice, fermented celery juice, will do the trick. So I'm excited to try that. I'm making it up as I go. And I like the idea of fermenting with water kefir, because then I'm not adding salt to it, which I don't want to add salt to it. Hence, trying to lower blood pressure, don't want to add salt. So, yeah. So my day started out with me going, oh my God, honey, I can't believe I'm going back to that place. It's not that I don't like my job, it's just really hard when you're tired. And my bones ache. Everything aches because I'm tired. So I have some recuperation time, thankfully, before I get into cabaret. But look at my eyes. Don't they look tired? I'm just, oh. And so that, I didn't have dance in the dance studio. I took everybody up to my classroom and they had a writing assignment. They needed to do a dance review anyway, so I had my, the people that weren't in the musical, I had them do a dance review of 15 ballerinas. It's a video. And then also read or watch a clip on Misty Copeland. Misty Copeland is the rising star in the ballet community. She is a star. And she's African American. It's not that there hasn't been an African American ballerina before, but she's really breaking those ceilings down. She's a young woman who wants to open the world of ballet to people of color, because the ballet world is really far behind the rest of the world. There is a certain look for a ballerina. I mean, I was steered away from ballet when I was at Minnesota Dance Theater, and yes, I'll say it. And the director of the Minnesota Dance Theater told me I would never be a ballerina. I should go into something like jazz or modern, or where my shape would be appreciated. So anyway, my kids had to learn. They had to watch a short clip interview with Misty Copeland, and then write about her challenges as a ballerina in a white ballet world, in a white ballet world, you know. So, I mean, we have Harlem Dance Theater, we have the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. Well, no, I forgot what it is. Anyway, we have the Alvin Ailey Company, but that's separate, equal to, but it is separate. So to be a ballerina in the white ballet world it's almost unheard of. So my kids have to learn what the struggles are and all of that. So after that, that was my first hour. My second hour, I have a young lady from Bangladesh. It is not Bangladesh. She made sure we knew it's Bangladesh. Do a presentation about her country. And I was really happy to hear about that, because I didn't know anything. I knew it was a separate country from India and Pakistan, but I didn't know anything about the country itself. So she did a beautiful presentation. And of course, she presented a big section on the food. So I'm super excited about that. And then my accelerated classes, they had a writing day because they're working on a writing portfolio, and I was pretty okay with my SPED class, my co-taught class. They were settled and doing what they needed to do. I was tired, but we saw success, and there wasn't any like battles. It might be the season, and I'm not saying that they're happy because of Thanksgiving or anything like that, but their energy is low. So it might be the season. The season may be. I almost caught a glimpse of depression in my room today, but I don't know. I've never had this group during a holiday season, so. We're on the west side, so I may buffer. And then the rest of the day was writing. And now I'm coming home. You know, I got to pop into Flower Glamorous Beverly's live for a minute. She's really moving up on the CTFO, and she's under me, and I feel like she shouldn't be under me. I haven't done anything, and I don't want to talk about it. My life got in the way. My work gets in the way of my life. So there are certain things that have fallen off the wayside, and that's one of them. Sorry, I'm trying to pop my ears. We do have this huge snowstorm coming in, and in the process, the clouds are getting heavier and heavier. It's pushing on my sinuses, and I kind of feel like my sinuses are sitting on top of my teeth. It hurts to chew, and that's what happens. I can really feel that. So, yeah, so going back to this weekend, it was the kids, usually on the last show, kids do this thing where they do little tricks on each other. Well, they stopped. It wasn't working. So, well, I don't know if they stopped because the director said you need to stop that. Sent a note backstage saying quit it, cut it out. Everybody who paid for the show deserves to see the same show that we did the night before and the night before that. So that usually happens, but didn't happen so much. The donations, you can always tell the success of a show when the donations come in and they're really big, like really big. I'm pleased I was a part of it. I look forward to doing a musical next year that has actual dance numbers in it, not just dance breaks. I am pleased to be starting the student-led cabaret where I facilitate, but we're going to be much more sensitive to our issues of time, because it's going to be, we're going to be getting later and later, and darker and darker until, winter solstice. And so, like right now, the sun is already setting. It's 3:30. The sun is going to start to set here soon. So, it's not always safe, especially in Minnesota when the roads get icy near the end of the day as it starts to get cold. So, we use our time efficiently. I don't want any kids sitting around with nothing to do for hours upon hours. They have to be busy. They have to be needed. So I'm thinking that the directors who are in the musical will be very sensitive to that. The best thing for me to do would be to take a nap before I start those collards, but I know if I go to sleep, I'm not getting back up. Oh, 7 in the house. That's good. Let me see. I'm going to go all the way back. Grandpa's Adventures. Hi. I'm driving safe, of course. 4-stop IOP. Hello. Hello, Lynx Acres. Tiff Visions. Who else is here? Nightbot. Tim Turner's here. Howdy. Fortunate Adventures. Hello. Silva City Dude. How are you? Hey, Silva City, did you make a second playlist? Because I need to play it if you did. I'm looking forward to you crossing over. I'm interested to see what the reason was you were deterred. Deterred from what, Silva City? Oh, Mama Goonie, hi. Hi. Good to see you. Angela Critters, hello. Society would like to pretend that holidays are good for all kids. Oh, but the holidays are nightmare. Yes, Silva City Dude, you're so right. That's kind of what I was thinking, that my kids may be feeling you know, we have some food insecurity in our schools. I'm looking at the wrong part of the camera. We have some food insecurity in our schools. I know what it's like to be food insecure. And when you're coming up upon those days where the food isn't there, because we do breakfast, lunch, and dinner at our school. Breakfast at 8:30, lunch, you know, starting anywhere between 11:30 and 12, 11:30 and 1. And then we do dinner at 3. So that option not being there. So I do believe that St. Paul Public Schools, yes, I said where I work. I do believe that our district does some sort of food station. I know during the summer they have a spot where kids can come, and it's like a food truck. They have a food truck. So, yeah. So anyway, Silver City dude, that's what I think it's about too. Hey, the Loco Tinanoco. I don't know how to say that. So sorry. Mama Goonie Mees. Did you say you want to take a nap? Yes, I do. I want to take a nap. I was talking to Gio about you, Angela. She asked if I sent video proof to everyone, and I told her I didn't have your email to send proof. Okay, so Silver City, I will, I should have a computer available soon. If you want to run my second list or one of the 20s that you haven't played, I'd really appreciate that too. But I will definitely go in there and run you. So I want you over that hump. Oh, you guys. I need a nap. I need a nap. Oh. So, big storm coming. Lynx Acres, I tried putting the baby down for a nap. She was not having it. Rather derailed my afternoon plans. I bet. But I got to get making those collard greens, so I'm going to get off of here soon. But Lynx Acres, are you having any rain come in? Any snow, rain. Are you having any snow come in up there? Because I don't know where this is coming from. I'm trying to reconnect. Safe and warm. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go because I think I'm going to start buffering here soon because the wind is picking up and that usually picks up my scent. Oh, Tim. Don't brag. 75 and 80. Yeah, but you know what? You don't think 40 is warm. And we think 40 is warm. And so when, you know, we come out of those deep, I know, Tim. When we come out of those deep freezes, you see people in shorts at 40. So, and it's like, hallelujah. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and go. I got to get those collards. I got to clean those collards at least. I think I can do that. I'm doing leftovers tonight anyway. So got to get that going. All right. Love you. I hope you checked out some folks in here. I will see you soon. Bye. Bye. Ah!